What if every single person in the world just stopped what they were doing and just attempted to connect to their higher self, to who they really are?
My style is on fire, my beauty is unmatched, my essence is aligned to my desires.
The fear of being seen for who we truly are. And alongside that, this belief that we don't know what that is. We don't even know what that is. We don't know who we truly are. I had this thought yesterday. What if every single person in the world just stopped what they were doing and just meditated or channeled or attempted to connect to their higher self, to who they really are? If everyone just stopped everything they were doing that is not aligned with anything they want for themselves and they just stayed there. Allow themselves to be fully embodied even for a few seconds. Could we realign? Could we all reassess? Could we build a better structure or system for our lives? And not just our lives, but if all of us did it, everyone's life. What if the systems that don't work and the structures that don't work could be rebuilt? If we all just stopped for a moment and asked ourselves, asked our higher selves, whatever, what do you want from me? What are we doing here? Because you don't have to be a professional channel or a professional psychic or a professional tarot reader to ask yourself these questions, to ask your soul and your higher self and spirit, what am I doing here? What is this purpose? I think all of us can do that. And I've been this person where I'm like watching reading after reading, YouTube video after YouTube video, lecture after lecture, just trying to see if I can piece together this thing that resonates with me instead of just looking inward and saying, hey, what am I doing here? I think all of us should be doing this more regularly. We should make a practice of asking ourselves, what do we want? What do we want in this life? And not only what do we want, what do we need right now in this life? So lately I've been feeling just this sense of running on empty and needing to rest and needing to recalibrate. But on top of that, I have this soul essence within me just craving to be seen, to rise up. And this isn't just me. I know this isn't just me. This is so many of us who are falling into feeling confused and conflicted and uncertain. Guess what? The point here is to do it imperfectly, to do it in a way that might not be the quality you want it to be, might not be exactly what you were trying to envision for yourself, but showing up is so much more important. Imagine that you are in connection with somebody who recently went through some intense grief and you showed up for them. You helped them. Do you see the difference between showing up for them and if you didn't? Showing up for that person would mean so much more for you and for that connection and for their peace and their healing than you might even know. On top of asking our higher self what we want, I find that I receive a lot of clarity from just speaking out loud. So maybe you could start a YouTube channel. Hey, maybe your growth and your healing and your development, becoming more disciplined and growing as a person, maybe people will respond to that. Maybe people will resonate with that. But even for yourself, because maybe you will learn and receive more clarity on what you want for yourself when you start actually sharing. Because showing up is actually bringing the inside to the outside, right? We need to share, we need to express. If you feel like starting a channel or even just starting a new journal, writing to yourself, maybe starting to channel, just a practice for yourself, not on YouTube, not publicly even, but maybe showing up is showing up for yourself, showing up in private, showing up in the morning, doing morning pages. I could never, not me. But doing something like that, having a practice for yourself where you actually communicate with yourself and your needs, right? Your physical body communicates with you constantly. It's your right. This is your right. Your right here is to start a new rite, a new ritual, a new thing that is going to get you more invested in your own dreams and your own needs, okay? So, really, what I'm asking for you is to show up. I am really refreshed and renewed in a sense that I know that showing up is going to teach me what I need. And hopefully, showing up is going to allow me to learn a consistency I've never had, to add a discipline that I've never had in my life. And I am very excited for that. So it's August when you're seeing this. It's August 1st because that's when I'm starting this again. And it's my birthday month. On the 14th, I am going to be 29 years old and I feel ancient. But I know I'm not. And I also know that my Saturn return's coming, but that is a completely different conversation that we don't have to have right now. But let me know if you're interested. We'll see. Either way, your birthday is your solar return. It's where the sun is going back to the place it was when you were born, right? And I feel this sense of the sun rising again. And in summer, I'm a summer baby. The sun is out and it's warm and it's vibrant and it brings life and joy and radiance and abundance. And I feel like that is what happens when we show up. We are saying, I am here. I am ready for joy. I am ready for opportunity. I am ready for love and abundance and the light to return. So many times we keep ourselves small. We keep ourselves in the corner. We keep ourselves in the shadow, not realizing that the light has been wanting to come back the whole time. And not only has it wanted to come back, it's been inside you. And so this solar return of the sun coming back to the position it was in when I was born is just a reminder for me that the only thing asked of me is to show up. The only thing asked of me is to show up. And I know you can show up. If there's anything you take from this, I want it to be you try to show up for yourself, for another person, for a project. Show up to something that you're really unsure if you are capable enough, because I think you'll surprise yourself, okay? And whether that's starting a channel or writing letters to your higher self or trying to communicate with strangers, or maybe you're called to a certain space, but you keep yourself small and you let your fears keep you in your comfort zone. Maybe that space is a space you should visit, even for a few minutes. Maybe you don't talk to anybody there first. Maybe you just explore. Maybe you just pop in. Either way, you can do it. Showing up is the first step. And I can't wait to see you grow. And I can't wait to see me grow. And I can't wait to see this channel grow. And I can't wait to really be the light that I'm meant to in this world. And I am so excited to see all of you do the same. Because we got this. I want to radiate joy in a world that is so full of darkness. I don't want my smallness or my scaredness or my fear to make me a part of that anymore. So join me. Rise up, my child, and join the ranks of the greats, because you are one of them. And it is time you take up your torch. I'll see you soon.